On a lonesome train at midnight, on the way to Wisdom Hill. A voice called from the darkness, and the words are ringing still. Yeah, when I'm fine, pula pula, I'm a dusty. Yeah, when I'm fine, pula pula, pula pula. Yeah, when I'm fine, pula pula, I'm a dusty. Yeah, when I'm fine, pula pula, pula pula.
Good to see you, man. Beautiful music, beautiful music. You're still hitting, bruh. So tell me, who is Guy?
Guy is a boy that grew up in the countryside. I had my first white friend when I was 3 years old, and all my friends when I was growing up were colored boys on the farm. And so I feel like that formed me a lot. I didn't have a typical umlungu upbringing. And I think there's many people in this country who also experience that. But my parents were very liberal, and they never stopped me from experiencing things. And another experience that that really formed me, and now that I'm spending a lot of time learning closer.
You told me that you are interested in Maskandi and rock at the same time, and then we have fused these together to call it rock Skandi. So tell me, where does that come from?
So, you know, when I came back to South Africa 5 years ago, my intention was to exactly what I'm experiencing now, was to break down the barriers, you know, and not be in this middle class mania, you know, and experience all levels of society. And my first year back in South Africa, I spent almost every Friday night in Marco's African place, the African restaurant on, I think it's Baton Carter Street, Cape Town. Playing, and I was the only Mlungu playing with 6 black guys. What's encouraging to see in America is that some of the bands that are recording with older methods or without metronomes and so on, they're winning Grammy Awards. So that's starting in Europe and America. It's becoming more popular. But I think South Africa, we're still a little bit far behind with that, because we're still stuck in the capitalistic model of what being a musician is, and art is not. I don't feel that art is a commodity. Art is a necessity. We need art. We need music. We need drama to actually be complete human beings. And I think there's a lot of fear. When I was coming here to the township last night, my neighbor was like, "Aren't you scared?" I said, "No, but I'm going to my friends, so why would I be scared?" And I said, the township is not what people think it is. The township is mostly really just good people who want to have a good time, who want to be welcoming and peaceful. If I dance to your music, you might even lose my mind. You might lose my mind. That's the kid of music. Thank you very much.
All school over. And I went to Zola, I'm going to KV. Hey, we're not pushing
and abantu basemakhaya benithile mna andenzi mathemba nje ukuba abantu bathembise ndingabaphatheli ukutya okumnandi ndithe kunenza ndiphathela icast yeproduction ethi uBuze bam. This production ibiphefonywe kwiindawo ezi-different around apha eCape Town, kukhanya other room which is aphosikhoyo namhlanje yaya eBlack Box Theatre, and also this production was part of a Cape Town Fringe Festival, and lamajita lana
namajimbo semakhoneni ayasimakhona mina mvaniphumile imishini manje wena uswengoba ukuthi amajimbo sekasasenza amaselebhu bathelami bheka lapha akuconnect amajimbo sekazi